through a very kind donation, we've been able to give them £2,000 to buy 15 bikes for new pastors so that they can cycle around and reach people for the gospel. Yeah. That's in the, so repeat, that's the front row there is actually the kids with their school bags. All these pictures we can put on the WhatsApp group for the mission if anybody wants to see them in more detail. And Sunil's health has been struggling over the last month. He's asked for us to pray for the healing and for some protection. He's been getting a lot of spiritual attacks over the last month. In Latvia, I don't need to have done a thing, but we don't need to look at that because we have the live, up-to-date version tomorrow. And I'm hoping to get a good picture to use too, so I can put these up there, because I don't have a good picture. Okay. In Malawi, Alan and Sandra are actually returning to Scotland on Tuesday, and Alistair and Barbara will be there to meet them. And the picture, we'll have an up-to-date picture for them. Now, they've been 22 years in Malawi, and they've led hundreds of churches there. And the people there, it's not just coming back from a job, there's long connections there, and they've done incredible work. So it's a very hard time for them to leave all that and come back to their wee house in Kirkcaldy. So please keep them in your prayers. And all their stuff's been packed up, and it's still on it. It's going to be leaving. It's about 6 to 8 weeks before it comes back. So we want all that stuff to come back safely to them. So please keep them in your prayers, and all the people that they're leaving behind, because that's going to be hard for them as well. So please pray for them. In Hungary, and we've been praying all this year for the Children's Club that's been on in July, and it happened. We have a superb video of some of the stuff that was done, and we're going to put that on after the church service. It's only a couple of minutes long. You don't need popcorn or to wait for long. It was very encouraging. It's very upbeat. It's worth an extra couple of minutes. And you will see all the fun stuff that they've been doing. They also had a family outreach on the 3rd and 4th of August, which was Thursday, Friday. And there was 700 people received Bibles, 80 children took part in a football tournament, 30 local Christians were helping them, and 17 villages were representing, including the mayors. So that's absolutely incredible. Nigel and Rachel have asked us to pray for the Apostolic Church in the Ukraine that they're hoping to set up, and the building relationships with the people there. And obviously the situation in Ukraine is something that we should all be praying for just now, and praying for the churches that are offering food and shelter to people there, and that the aid gets through to the people that need it the most. I've asked to pray for volunteers who are helping in the camps, that they get enough funding, they find accommodation for people, and they keep the strength to keep going. Now, Ukraine is a situation that please be led for what you're going to pray for, because nobody really knows exactly what's going on there just now. So please be very aware, and anything you can pray for, anything God leads you to, please do so. Back in Kirkcaldy, there's 3 Ukrainian families are staying with different church members in the Connect Church in Kirkcaldy, and Nigel and Rachel have asked us to pray for them as well, and to pray for the families that are bringing them in, and for the church as they bring all these people in. Nigeria, I don't know if we've got Nigeria, the situation in Nigeria, the orphanage now has a roof, but Adiola has asked us to pray for the safety of the people there. The situation in Nigeria, as I'm sure most of you know, the Christians are suffering a really, really hard time with persecution. So please pray, particularly Psalm 91, over them during this time. In South Asia, we have sent this month £2,895 to support the families of imprisoned pastors. When pastors are imprisoned, they're being breadwinner, it's not just them that's suffering, it's their whole families as well. Rent needs to get paid, food needs to be bought, kids need to get their schooling paid for. So that is helping to support that and the people, and we've spent £200 to buy transport so they can go and visit their loved ones. Very difficult situation. It's an incredible blessing to be able to support them. to support the persecuted church in this way. Guys, we really do have it easy. It's an awful lot easier than being in prison ourselves. So please remember them in your prayers. And that's us for this month. Please tune in next month to see what we've got. Thanks very much for your help.
Just before you go on,